Marks 1 month since Tyre Nichols' violent arrest, and we're still learning more about that tragic incident. You know, as we've told you, the Memphis man was pulled over for reckless driving, and as body cam video shows, he was beaten by Memphis police officers. He died just 3 days later from his injuries. We now know up to 13 officers could face charges in the case. That includes the 5 who have already been fired and charged with second-degree murder, 1 who was later fired, and 7 more who could face policy violations. The city plans to hold hearings next week before releasing additional video and evidence. Meanwhile, protests are still ongoing as communities around the country demand police reform in Tyre's name. And politicians are moving swiftly to make sure this does not happen again. Today, the Memphis City Council is meeting to discuss department reforms with Memphis police and fire leadership. Among those potential reforms, annual reviews of training techniques, updated traffic enforcement methods, and independent reviews of any incident involving excessive force.
We want a department that stands and is represented in a way that our community would be proud. And we are struggling with that in this incident and are willing to make the changes that are needed in order to address it and make difference for the future.
Now, last night, Shelby County commissioners held a similar meeting where they heard from citizens concerned about police reform. Commissioners there took immediate action and passed 2 resolutions. One requires that the Tyre Nichols video be included in officer training. The other resolution supports improved data collection and transparency in use of force. And we do want to point out tonight, Tyre Nichols' parents will be guests at the President's State of the Union address. They, along with nearly 24 other special guests, will sit with First Lady Jill Biden. And you can watch tonight's address right here on WATE 6 on your side at 9 o'clock.